Greetings. Okay, so I'm gonna do just a quick little general message for you guys, and then later today I will do a collective love vibes for all signs with timestamps, of course. And then later that evening I will be doing happy hours. If you guys want to purchase a question or however many questions you feel you may need, you guys can purchase a happy hour question by clicking the link in the description of the scheduled live, which will be at 7 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, or via Cash App. And then you'll be added to the list. And you don't have to be watching the live, because I'm going to keep it up after the live is over, and there will be a timestamp next to your name, okay? So you can watch it whenever you want. Okay. So, Holy Spirit, what is the message for the collective? What are their words that you have for them? Some of you guys, if you have kids, especially small children that, you know, still learning how to talk, or could be like the ages of 3, like 4 or 5 years old, like in between that age, they might say something that is profound to you. And it's like, you know that it's God, it's the divine, because like kids don't talk like this. So I don't know what it is, but that's for some of you. If it's not your own children, then a child you're close to or you're around. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. So you have the consecration, process, cultivation, and preparation card, divine helpers and connections, the narcissist card, the yes card, and the activation card. So I do feel like you guys are at a period of, you know, this is the year of the 7, and this is a year of completion for a lot of things. And I feel a lot of you guys are coming out of this place where you've been prepped and, you know, kind of, yeah, being prepared for, I feel like, something to come together in some instance with this divine helpers and connections. It's like you are coming in contact with people that are sent to help you in some way. There will be narcissists around as well. You might trigger some people when your energy, you're at a different space where you don't need certain people anymore. And these are people that may have, or a person that may have benefited off of your needing them in some way, or feeling as though you needed them, or they felt that they were in some type of superior position over you in some way, or they're no longer able to remain in that position because you've leveled up out of that place where they've known you to be. Okay, you've activated, it's like a charging, you know, super saiyan vibes. You're not in the same space. Your energy's at a higher level of consciousness, or just at a place where maybe you know yourself, you know your power in a way that maybe you didn't before, or if you've always kind of played it small, or kind of were powerless or felt powerless up against this other person or this individual, you're no longer in that place anymore. And you're with the blue, I feel like this also represents you expressing your truth, expressing yourself, or just how you are walking forward in your life. You are being your authentic self. That is a form of expression. You walking in your authentic truth as a person, as who you are, what you want out of life. You're not holding yourself back, okay? You've been processed. You are going to be of a divine use, okay? In some instance, you're going to be used in a divine way, okay? Yeah. Yep. You're coming into your power. And I feel like the the lighter your heart is, it's not heavy, it's not in a place of resentment or feeling any type of way towards anyone. When your heart is light, you've let go of the resentment, you let go of the pain, the bitterness, or the fears, and you're in a place where your heart is in a place of receptivity. I'm getting this spirit is maybe measuring your heart and seeing where it's at, because there is some type of, your spirit is coming in and providing some type of blessing here. And I feel like it's not something small, but it's like, I want to see where your heart is, because I want to make sure that you'll do well with this thing that I'm giving to you, whatever this is. And I feel like it's also the divine helpers that are going to be coming in as well in some way, or people helping to prep you or assist you forward. Okay. 7 of Wands and the King of Wands. This could be you coming into some type of position where you're in a level of responsibility, of authority. I'm getting Leo vibes from this, where it's like being in a power seat, being a leader. Okay. But you are a chosen candidate. This isn't just because of something that you have material wise or good looks or whatever, or experience even. This is all about you being chosen for a job, because it's like you've been called to it. It's like it's just meant. Okay. It's just time. And I feel like there's going to be a full revealing and revelation for some of you about something that you've been like fighting up against, battling. And I see that you're going to know your strength, or maybe you're learning your strength right now, like through the oppositions that you've gone through. You've learned very valuable things about yourself. You learned about your weaknesses. You learned about your strengths. You know how to, or you are learning how to fight and combat. So I'm going back to the activation card with Goku, Super Saiyan Blue, though. Going through those different battles and activating yourself on these higher levels. You had to go through this process. You had to go through the battles, the spiritual warfare, spiritual attacks, maybe even opposition with yourself in certain ways, where you learned your strength through fighting the battle, learning divine strategy, learning how to overcome, learning how to confront and face your inner demons. I just seen a post today. Someone posted, or actually, well, today it's a new day, so technically yesterday. I was watching a video someone posted. I think it was from the Bruce Lee biopic movie that came out in the 90s, and it was him confronting this big demon. And it was, I guess Bruce Lee would have like nightmares, where like his waking issues and problems and fears would manifest as this big demon in his dream, and he would confronts it, or he made a decision that he would confront this demon, this big thing, because it represented all of his inner fears and things that he was, having issues with in the waking life. So I'm getting that it takes you confronting these inner battles, having the courage to do it, and the discipline to know that it's sometimes it's not just a one-time thing. You are going to be met with oppositions when you're going through spiritual warfare. The attacks get, become intimidating and stronger when you start to face them, and it's to intimidate you back into submission or into fear or into giving up, or to say, oh, it's not going to work. Or so that's the thing. That's how the enemy works. The spirit of intimidation, sometimes when it comes up, when it arises, it can manifest through other people. It can manifest in people that have narcissistic tendencies or personality traits, or just people that are receptive to lower vibrations. Sometimes spirit will allow this to happen so that you can fight back. You can learn your strength. It's not to say that you're weak or that you deserve it, but it's to strengthen you spiritually. So it's an owl. I don't know if y'all heard that. It was an owl just hooing right now outside of my window. The heck? Okay. Interesting. Anyway, that just caught me off guard. Wow. I don't remember the last time I seen an owl or heard an owl. It's like been some years, actually. You hear him? He's like, ooh, ooh. It makes me want to go outside, but I ain't gonna do that. But yeah, and this is something like your wisdom, like you're being called higher with the Justice card. It's like some type of spiritual initiation, like you went through this so that you can stand in this position here. Whether you're a woman or male, doesn't matter. This King of Wands represents mastery, a mastery of ambition, courage, resilience. He's still talking outside. I don't know if y'all can hear him. And I know my light, it's loud, and you could, like, it makes this weird noise, so I have my microphone on, so it shouldn't be able to pick up my light's noise. But when I'm trying to be quiet, I don't know if it's gonna be able to pick that sound up from outside. But he's still talking, the owl. He's still hooing. But yeah, this represents it's a mastery of courage, discipline, and focus on a task. It's not about the status. It's not about the level of positioning. He's still talking. I've seen owls before. I've seen some at parks in the neighborhood. I've seen one in a tree before, but that was like years. This was before the pandemic happened, that there was an owl that would sit outside in the trees over here in my neighborhood. But I've never heard them talk before. And he's talking. I kind of want to go outside, but it's like 3 o'clock in the morning here, and I don't think that's a good idea, so I ain't doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it at this. He's still talking. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to record it and see if I can upload it for y'all. But let me get off of here. Much love as always. Be blessed, be safe. Peace.